economically is very successful. So it's so successful that maybe we have the doubt whether this society we need an opposition or not. So this is the question I would like to pose to Dr. Paul also. Whether in such a society, if the leaders are so clean, so transparent, I'm not too sure. So, I mean, at least achievement now. The achievement, yeah, I went to Singapore recently quite a number of times. And then
I won't talk about your society here. I won't talk about the society here. But I can say that Singapore is not transparent.
Okay.
Okay? It's not transparent. We do not know how much we have spent, how much we have lost. We don't even know whether family holdings have bought short by somebody else's.
But compared to Malaysia, like their own
comparing. I do not know what's the situation here. We are not comparing there with here.
But don't misunderstand. I'm not a supporter of Lee Kuan Yew.
We have all along based our economy, our prosperity on foreign direct investment, which is the highest in the world, compared with even Taiwan or Korea. Our foreign direct investment is very high. That's the reason for the growth. We have depended on foreign exports orientated. And now, we will drop faster than you because our exports is not going out. But we keep the money high. We keep the banks flooded with money. You don't get your interest rate in Singapore as you get it here. You get minus less than 1%, whereas you may get 1 to 2%. And people need to use that money. Big guys use that money, cheap money. And we have been doing that all along. When foreign firms come in, so-called multinationals come in, they get cheap local capital. And they bring in machinery. Usually the first generation machine, the first time they bring in the machinery that is already out of date. But the labor is cheap, they make money, fill in with better machinery. And that is what's happening in China also. Like for instance, in China, the people who are employed has dropped. Production has gone up. But employment in the industrial sector has dropped. That's the Chinese size. Most of the employment is in the service sector. So you have to consider the short term and the long term. I think here, I wouldn't like to talk about it, but you spend quite a lot more. Subsidize your petrol, for instance. You know, you get much cheaper petrol than we do. And where does your money come from?
But we also need to consider the per capita income. Like in Singapore, petrol is about 167. If around 94, if around 95, if around 95, the day I went to Singapore, it's about 160 something or 170 something, right? It's more than that. But then, if you compare the per capita income, Singapore is higher than Malaysia. So actually, it's cheaper in Singapore also.
Per capita income is a very difficult term to define because it means the average per capita income. You don't define the per capita income of the lower classes, lower ranks. We do the average, and it is high. We are in the first world. How much of that capital is exported? They don't tell you that. So the real figure may be lower than that. There's some economics to show that the real figure for your per capita income in Singapore is right down, depending on which class. So I mean, there's no doubt that the Singapore worker is better off at the moment. Yeah, that I agree with you. For how long?
I mean, the long run.
The clever ones, they're all looking to go away. Professionals, they want to emigrate. In the first world, they're prepared to get less money in Canada or even Australia than in Singapore, but they don't know.
I mean, long run still uncertain.
Yeah, it's uncertain.
We don't have